didn't bother reviewing it, but a beautiful knock. 51 to his name. New Zealand, 99 for 2. And the players, they'll grab a drink.
Bangladesh did manage to break the partnership after New Zealand went off to a flyer after being sent to bat by Bangladesh skipper Leighton Dash. Vishal Hussain gets his man. Was unlucky in this over. Saif Hassan dropped catch. This was right in front. Umpire's call. And Vishal Hussain strikes for Bangladesh. The partnership was looking dangerous. That might be was a bit unlucky on that occasion. Skipper Nick Kelly.
Hello.
That number 4 had a good ODI series, not the best of stats when it comes to the shortest form of the game. Someone who likes to take some time, but at the moment, New Zealand will be looking to continue the momentum they had right from the start. Welcome, ST Ackerman.
Yeah, Muzzle, they find themselves in a great position, New Zealand. There's no time to get yourself in now. You need to really continue this momentum. The way Kelly gets himself in is by getting to the non-strikers in and getting Clark as much strike as he can. Giving Clark as much strike as he can.
Crowd slowly but gradually getting behind Bangladesh. Here comes Rishad to Kelly. Gets off the mark immediately, but good to see Rishad tossing the ball up. That single, 100 comes up on New Zealand.
And Bangladesh will be hoping for a mistake from Clark here. An error, and you got 2 new batters at the wicket. Then you can possibly buy yourself a couple of cheap overs. Not sure Clark will look to slow down. He'll look to continue to be aggressive.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম আমাদের bajicash.com সাইটে আপনি নিজে ডিপোজিট এবং নিজে উইথড্র করতে পারবেন এছাড়াও সাইটের মূল কারণগুলো হলো প্রথম ডিপোজিটে 100% বোনাস পাবেন 1 সেকেন্ডের মধ্যে ডিপোজিট পাবেন 5 মিনিটের মধ্যে উইথড্র পাবেন আপনার অ্যাকাউন্টের কোনো সমস্যা হলে সমাধানের জন্য 24 ঘন্টা হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে কাস্টমার সাপোর্ট পাবেন অ্যাকাউন্ট করার জন্য স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নম্বর অথবা পিন কমেন্টে থেকে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে মেসেজ করুন
Well, New Zealand have got the platform here. 100 for 2. We are halfway through the innings. Clark 45 or 30. Kelly just came in. Will take the strike against Mahedi.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম আমাদের bajicash.com সাইটে আপনি নিজে ডিপোজিট এবং নিজে উইথড্র করতে পারবেন এছাড়াও সাইটের মূল কারণগুলো হলো প্রথম ডিপোজিটে 100% বোনাস পাবেন 1 সেকেন্ডের মধ্যে ডিপোজিট পাবেন 5 মিনিটের মধ্যে উইথড্র পাবেন আপনার অ্যাকাউন্টের কোনো সমস্যা হলে সমাধানের জন্য 24 ঘন্টা হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে কাস্টমার সাপোর্ট পাবেন।
কার্ডের জন্য
অ্যাকাউন্ট
আমাকে
করার জন্য
কিভাবে আবেদন
স্ক্রিনে
করতে
দেওয়া
হবে?
নম্বর অথবা পিন কমেন্টে ঢুকে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে মেসেজ করুন।
কার্ড কার্ড
Switches quickly. Over the fielder's head at short third. Productive. Clark moves on to 49.
Just his third T20 international. He's been happy to show his full array of strokes as well. So now just one away.
That shuffles towards the offside, exposing his intentions a bit too early to the bowler. Leg bite.
লাগবে
He gets just
কি পেন
outside
লাগে
the line of off stump.
জিন্সের পেন আছে
জিন্সের প্যান্ট ছাড়া অন্য প্যান্ট নাই
না আছে
It's a little dust.
There
The
you
captain who
go.
goes out, he's the most confident in the appeal, and he's the one that's going to say, no, thank you. We're comfortable with the decision.
ছোট ভাই এক মতো দিন এড়ে দাও আমারে দাদা কাইন্ড ভালো আইছো না এটা গাড়ি মারি এটা আমার গ্রুপ ফোনটা বড় হয়
Strike. He's on
তো দোকানটা ঘুরে যায় না
off stump, HD.
আমি কই যাও না তো এমআইটা ছিল
ছিল শেষ হয়ে গেছে।
Into the room, gets the single, and will reach his maiden T20 50. Clark, his father Tehran, who played rugby at international level for All Blacks rugby team, will be so proud today.
এগুলো তো নিয়ে আসে না
আসবে 2-3 দিন পর আসবে
প্রিমিয়াম কোয়ালিটির যেটা ভালোটা দেখবে না
হ্যাঁ এটা
ওইটা
7 fours and a 6
এটা তো কম দামি
century.
মোটা
Just a 53 delivery, so going a real good clip, brought into the side, looks to take it on up front. He's done his job well.
Looked solid right from the word go. As the leading run scorer in the recently concluded Super Smash T20, scoring 431 runs in 9 innings with a century. Dot ball to finish the over. No, one more to go. I'm in a hurry, HD. Just to remind our viewers, that single was given as dead ball, so Clark is on 49 again. Now he gets to his maiden T20 I-50. Now his father, Tehran Clark, will be proud of his son. Well done. End of over number 11. New Zealand 8 for 2.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আমাদের bajicash.com সাইটে আপনি নিজে ডিপোজিট এবং নিজে উইথড্র করতে পারবেন। এছাড়াও সাইটের মূল কারণগুলো হলো প্রথম ডিপোজিটে 100% বোনাস পাবেন, 1 সেকেন্ডের মধ্যে ডিপোজিট পাবেন, 5 মিনিটের মধ্যে উইথড্র পাবেন। আপনার অ্যাকাউন্টের কোনো সমস্যা হলে সমাধানের জন্য 24 ঘন্টা হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে কাস্টমার সাপোর্ট পাবেন। অ্যাকাউন্ট করার জন্য স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নম্বর অথবা পিন কমেন্টে ঢুকে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে মেসেজ
To
করুন।
go to your first T20 International 50, and then the umpire says, sorry, dead ball, you're going to have to do it all again. Does it in the same manner, just a little bit tough on the leg side. Carlton Clark has 50.
Right grip, 141. That's the sort of start New Zealand hoped for after being sent to bat. Kelly, on the other hand, leading his side for the first time. Gives it a charge, not the best of timing. Just one bounce to the fielder.
এটি হচ্ছে ব্রাজিল, এটি প্যারাগুয়ে, আর আমি এখন দাঁড়িয়ে রয়েছি আর্জেন্টিনায়। কি অদ্ভুত, একটি জায়গায় দাঁড়িয়ে তিনটি দেশ দেখতে পাচ্ছি। এটি হচ্ছে ব্রাজিল, এটি
Waited on that
প্যারাগুয়ে,
occasion.
আর আমি এখন দাঁড়িয়ে রয়েছি
It's like at the very
আর্জেন্টিনায়।
last moment
কি
he checked
অদ্ভুত,
himself.
একটি জায়গায় দাঁড়িয়ে তিনটি দেশ দেখতে পাচ্ছি। প্রবাসীদের শুধু একটি স্বপ্ন থাকে, একটা সুন্দর পোশাকের শোরুম, পোশাকের ব্যবসা শুরু করবেন, কিন্তু সেখানে
Premeditation, problem, come on! Rishad Hussain picked up his second. Clark just reached his maiden T20 I-50. Eventually finished.
Yeah, lovely bit of bowling. Got into position really early when Rishad Hussain threw it wide, threw it down the leg side. And he just didn't abandon the stroke, went through with it and hold out. Easy catch for Riddle. That's a lovely half century for Clark. 51 from just 37 deliveries. New Zealand won 10 for 3.
Hayden Jacobs, the new man in for New Zealand. Scored an unbeaten 44 of 30 on his T20I debut versus South Africa last year, and he's here because of some good bowling from his side.
Threw it wide down the leg side, dragged his length back, and made it almost impossible to play that straight.
Showing his intentions a bit too early on that occasion, Clark. Rishad was equal to the task. Loopy delivery from Rishad. Last 30 balls, Bangladesh bounced back well. 38 runs and 2 wickets.
Exactly what Bangladesh would have wanted. Two new men at the wicket. Jacobs with just the one delivery. Kelly's faced for an opportunity for the hosts now to try and just get through a couple of overs, steal a couple of overs.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আমাদের bajicash.com সাইটে আপনি নিজে ডিপোজিট এবং নিজে উইথড্র করতে পারবেন। এছাড়াও সাইটের মূল কারণগুলো হলো প্রথম ডিপোজিটে 100% বোনাস পাবেন, 1 সেকেন্ডের মধ্যে ডিপোজিট পাবেন, 5 মিনিটের মধ্যে উইথড্র পাবেন। আপনার অ্যাকাউন্টের কোনো সমস্যা হলে সমাধানের জন্য 24 ঘন্টা হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে কাস্টমার সাপোর্ট পাবেন। অ্যাকাউন্ট করার জন্য স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নম্বর অথবা পিন কমেন্টে ঢুকে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে মেসেজ করুন।
Eight overs to go, 112 for 3. Two new batters in the middle. Bangladesh taking the proceedings after some flurry of bounties and sixes up front from New Zealand. Tanzim Saqib comes in, square leg inside the circle. He's got a deep fine leg, deep mid wicket and long on in place. Mid off inside the circle as well. Good delivery, deliberate. He knew the fielder was inside the circle at mid-off. The shot is simple when the mind is set.
He's full of confidence. Full of confidence. Had a very good one-day international series, Kelly. Then handed the captaincy, so he's going to be full of it. Nice little bit of movement as well when he came down the wicket. Just nudged himself outside leg stump there to be able to get up and over mid-off.
Change of angle for Saqib. Oh, lucky, very lucky. Bowled wide of the crease on that occasion, creating the angle to the left-hander. Tanzim Saqib almost got his man.
Clearly the intent of the team is to continue with this run rate, continue with this momentum. Tougher shot to hit from around the wicket because he got set for room from around the wicket.
সিঙ্গাপুর 1965 সালে মানুষ স্বাধীন স্বাধীনতা লাভ করে আর এই মাত্র কয়েক বছর সিঙ্গাপুর সরকার
There's a deep square leg, long on, and deep fine leg, mid-off inside the circle for the right-hander. Comes down the track, aerial, fielder will take it. Jacobs might feel he was unlucky on that occasion. He could have hit that anywhere in the ground on the offside, but he manages to hand that ball straight to the fielder. 80 parts.
Also, leg stump to get it up and over mid-off, who's up inside the circle. But Tanzim keeps the ball away from him, and Jacobs is only able to find the toe end of the bat as it skews off and is caught by Rishad in the deep. So Jacobs now goes for one. New Zealand now, a little bit of a hiccup, 117 for 4.
But Dean Foxcroft, who struck 7 sixes in the third ODI here in Chattogram, comes in the middle as New Zealand has some sort of bother here.
Didn't move.
Great comeback from Bangladesh. Last 30 balls, 38 runs, 3 wickets. New Zealand just losing wickets.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম আমাদের bajicash.com সাইটে আপনি নিজে ডিপোজিট এবং নিজে উইথড্র করতে পারবেন এছাড়াও সাইটের মূল কারণগুলো হলো প্রথম ডিপোজিটে 100% বোনাস পাবেন 1 সেকেন্ডের মধ্যে ডিপোজিট পাবেন 5 মিনিটের মধ্যে উইথড্র পাবেন আপনার অ্যাকাউন্টের কোনো সমস্যা হলে সমাধানের জন্য 24 ঘন্টা হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে কাস্টমার সাপোর্ট পাবেন অ্যাকাউন্ট করার জন্য স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নম্বর অথবা পিন কমেন্টে ঢুকে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে মেসেজ করুন
In this phase.
That's important. If you want to be a good T20 side, you've got to have the ability to take wickets in this middle period.
You feel the pressure from the New Zealanders in the middle.
Well, when Dean Foxcroft did explode in that one-day international, it was right at the back end of the innings. He had spent a great deal of time there. Now he doesn't have that opportunity. He can't sit around, knock it around, because the next minute the 20 overs will be done.
Foxcroft will get off the mark. That concludes a successful over from Tanzim Saqib. Just 6 runs and a wicket coming from it. New Zealand 118 for 4 after 13. And since we are here in Chattogram, who could miss the traditional wrestling Chattogram Boli Khela? At the beginning of the 20th century, Abdul Jabbar Saudagar, a merchant from Chattogram, introduced a wrestling competition. His intention was to cultivate a sport that would prepare the youth to fight against British rule. Baga Sharif from Kumilla's Homna clinched the title of the 117th edition of the historic Abdul Jabbar Boli Khela, defeating Rashid Boli from Kumilla Sardar in a grueling 40-minute encounter at Laldighi Moidan on Saturday. Wow. You love wrestling, isn't it?
I don't have the build for it. But you might, Mother.
I love watching WWE, by the way. Sure, it will come here. Running the first one hard. No. So what should the approach from the New Zealand batters? They've lost 4 wickets, 2 new batters in the middle, 7 overs to go, including this one.
I think the approach will still be an aggressive one, but you've got Clarkson, who's a big hitter, played brilliantly against South Africa in one particular match, 26 or 29 balls, that was just the other day, really. Smith showed that he can hold the bat as well in the ODIs, with some nice little contributions to the back end and the back end. But it's a good pitch. It's a real good pitch. 180. That's the number you're looking at.
An awkward position, Kelly, but she will earn a couple. Not a bad ploy though from Shariful.
I think, unfortunately for these two teams, they've probably on the off days between the ODIs and the T20 internationals, they've probably been watching what's been going on in the IPL. And that's a very unrealistic way to play T20 cricket in internationals, because it's just a very one-sided affair. It's just batters having a field day and bowlers as bowling machines. So, 260 is not a number here. Here is a proper contest between bat and ball. So 180 is a good one.
Nicely played. Finds the cap as well. This is Kelly for you. Courage is praised under pressure, and the captain is delivering.
Great shot. There's always runs behind backward points, because the gap between the deep third and the sweeper on the offside is always a significant one. So if you can beat backward points left hand or right hand, you get value for runs if you time it.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আমাদের bajicash.com সাইটে আপনি নিজে ডিপোজিট এবং নিজে উইথড্র করতে পারবেন। এছাড়াও সাইটের মূল কারণগুলো হলো, প্রথম ডিপোজিটে 100% বোনাস পাবেন, 1 সেকেন্ডের মধ্যে ডিপোজিট পাবেন, 5 মিনিটের মধ্যে উইথড্র পাবেন। আপনার অ্যাকাউন্টের কোনো সমস্যা হলে সমাধানের জন্য 24 ঘন্টা হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে কাস্টমার সাপোর্ট পাবেন। অ্যাকাউন্ট করার জন্য স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নম্বর অথবা পিন কমেন্টে ঢুকে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে মেসেজ করুন।
Whether you've got a slow ball out the back of the hand or it's just a cutter, the Shariful Islam does have. Little cutter as he just runs his fingers down the side of the ball. Not only does it take pace off, but maybe, just maybe, it holds in the pitch.
Trying to be cheeky, the intentions were right. Third was inside the circle. The idea was to play that over the figure there, quite even.
I think for a moment, Ghazi Sohail just needs to get his bearings, because he sort of looks and thinks, is Kelly left-handed or right-handed? Because if he's right-handed, I can't give this as a wide. No, he's left-handed, and the wide is called.
Good leg, good ball. Not allowing Kelly to free his arms. Just looking to play on the offside. clouds coming in. Good weather as well. When I say good weather, not that hot today. End of over number 14, New Zealand 127 for 4. Five bowlers used so far, apart from Risha, who picked up 2 wickets, also gave away less than 8 runs per over. Other than that, everyone slightly on the expensive side. Witnessing some very good cricket here in Chopper Ground. Mahdi comes in. Too early, followed the batter, Mahdi on that occasion. Once again, somehow manages to get the bat on that occasion, Kelly.
Committing a little bit early here than New Zealand batters. We've seen on 2 occasions now, back to back, where Mahdi's been able to throw the ball down the leg side and then throw it out wide on left side. Just need to wait a fraction longer before committing to coming down the wicket.
That sounded good, but straight to the fielder. Foxcroft feel he missed out on that occasion.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আমাদের bazicash.com সাইটে আপনি নিজে ডিপোজিট এবং নিজে উইথড্র করতে পারবেন। এছাড়াও সাইটের মূল কারণগুলো হলো প্রথম ডিপোজিটে 100% বোনাস পাবেন, 1 সেকেন্ডের মধ্যে ডিপোজিট পাবেন, 5 মিনিটের মধ্যে উইথড্র পাবেন। আপনার অ্যাকাউন্টের কোনো সমস্যা হলে সমাধানের জন্য 24 ঘন্টা হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে কাস্টমার সাপোর্ট পাবেন। অ্যাকাউন্ট করার জন্য স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নম্বর অথবা পিন কমেন্টে ঢুকে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে মেসেজ করুন।
I tell you what, you're 100% right, because as a young man or a young girl, you learn more from watching than you do from any coach. I'll tell you that right now, you learn more from watching.
Still remember when I saw Brian Charles Lara for the first time in front of me. It was back in 1999 during the mini World Cup, they used to say back then. And I hold his bat, it was too loud, I couldn't believe it. All of you, just 3 coming from it. And gets his man. Pressure was building on Foxcroft, and Mahdi bounced onto it. Wicket number 5 goes down for New Zealand.
Excellent over. Excellent over from Mahdi. He's gone for just 3. And there was a little bit of pressure that was starting to develop on the New Zealanders. And he gets Foxcroft at just the right time as well, because now the bowling all-rounders are exposed as Foxcroft goes for 3, 130 for 5.